Hey there, Stampers, and welcome to another Step It Up video. This card I'm going to move very quickly because I kind of went wackadoodle with all my different things that I did on the different step cards, and so I don't think I have enough time to show you how to do each one, but you'll get I promise you'll get the idea how to do it. So this is the step 1, very simple card, and step it up to 2. And then step 3, and this is where I actually started with this card and then I went backwards. So this has a lot going on. So let me go ahead and get started. I think on my thing I said early espresso, but I actually used chocolate chip. So the first step 1 card starts with Baja Breeze standard A2 size cards. I'll put all the dimensions in text on the video. And then using the Springtime Vintage Designer Series paper that's available in the Occasions Mini. I love this. I love the Baja Breeze and pear and brown. So you could use espresso or chocolate chip. I really like that combination of colors, and I have used it quite a bit lately. So then you're just going to layer that on to the base. But before you adhere it down, you just want to add a little Baja Breeze strip of ribbon covering the seam, and then I'm using the Easter Blossom, Easter Blossom. I can't find it right now, but it's here. It's a great stamp set, and it's in the Occasions Mini, and it has the Sending Springtime Smiles. I used the oval punch and the scallop oval punch, and I just adhered that down, and then using the itty bitty, I used this one, the medium sized pearl, and then 2 of the smaller pearls. I don't know if you can see it, just in the corners, just to give it a little added touch. And that's the step 1 card. In the step 2 card, still using a regular A2 sized base, but I started with chocolate chip this time, and then I added a matte of Baja Breeze. You can see that. It's a very thin matte. And then again using the floral paper from the Springtime Vintage and a piece of chocolate chip. And then at this point I would put the ribbon over the seam on just this one, adhere it down, and then put it on the A2 chocolate chip card base. And I went ahead and stamped this before just for the time thing, but this is the stamp. It's also in the Easter Blossoms, and I took a chocolate chip marker and I just went over using the thicker portion, just inked up the branches all the way through, and then I went in with Baja Breeze, also the fat tip, and did all the floral bits. And then once I had the entire stamped ink, I huffed on it with hot breath, and then I positioned it on my Very Vanilla, and again adding that same Sending Springtime Smiles sentiment just in the corner there. I matted it on a piece of Baja Breeze, and then kind of about a third of the way down over the ribbon, and I topped it with a little bow. I don't like how this little branch is just there, so I covered that with a bow, and again adding the basic pearls, and I used the largest, the medium, and the small in both corners. And that's the step 2. There's a lot you can do just from this step here. You could add use your matte pack and add, some faux stitching in the corner. You could do it all around here. There's a lot you can do, and I really like this card. I tend to like the level 2s, the step 2s the best. But anyway, let me move on and show you the step 3. So the step 3, it's a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 card base. So 10 1/2 by 5 1/4 folded at 5 1/4. And then I used a Baja Breeze matte. But the thing I did on all of these is I took a distressing tool. I don't have the Stampin' Up! One, but they have little blades in here, and this is the kind of thing you want. And this is what takes some time, and you just go through and distress the edge, and it gives it this neat little, it's a subtle detail, I think. I'm not going to do all of it, but I did do this to every mat on this piece except for the one with the scallop. So you go through and you do the whole thing with that distressed edge. See how it just kind of frays it a little bit, and it just gives a nice interesting detail. I also did the distressed edge on the vintage, Springtime Vintage Designer Series paper, as well as the chocolate chip base here, this piece of mat as well. And once I had distressed all the edges, I put that down. Then I don't know if you can see this, I ruched the Baja Breeze instead of just a flat piece over the seam. Or you could do that. I've shown you before in another video where you tie the end, snip it to a point, pull one thread, and then just start gathering, and you'll be able to get this ruche. And then adhere that down. Then you can put that whole base down, and then you're ready. Oops, not ready. I used Matte Pack. I don't know if you can pick it up on this, but I did some paper piercing just in the corners. I think I did 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, because it's a pretty big card. So I wanted the detail to show up. So you're going to get your paper piercing tool and your Matte Pack, and you're just going to line them. I'll show you real quickly. Sure, if you haven't used this, this is the best thing in the whole wide world, and it took me forever to order it because I thought, I don't need that. I'll eyeball it. As I do with everything. I am the serious Debbie Dowder until I actually play with stuff. So you start in the corner and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to do this in all 4 corners. But doesn't it look great? I don't know if you can, if the camera can pick it up. It's a subtle detail, but I really like it. So then you add that, and you have that going. Again, you ink up the Easter Blossom stamp the same way with just the chocolate chip and the Baja Breeze. You're going to distress this edge just like you did the rest of the card. Then you're going to distress this mat. And then, have you used the, where is it? Okay, there. The scallop trim border and scallop trim corner punch. I messed this one up. There are some tutorials on how to get this right. I clearly need to brush up on it, but I did do this one right. So I am not the perfect stamper, as I've said 100 times before, but there is a trick to it. I will get back to you on the trick, but anyway, so you'll just use that and you'll put it in here. You got to orient it the correct way. And then you can, remember all this is distressed, you put it down. This is over here. And then add a little bow. I would probably, at this point, if this card I was going to use, I would add the bow in that corner where it's messed up and you'd never know. I would just put a nice adhesive down and you just never know the little mess up. Alright, truly, I would probably start again, but anyway. And then the last detail I added, rosettes. I love these. I really, really love these. I think they are so much fun, and they come in different sizes. I think there are 3 different sizes. Let me show you. And in the corner, I think I just used the mediums and the smalls. I added 3 in the corner, sort of like I did with the pearls on the Step 2 card. But instead I'm using these cute little rosettes. So that's the medium, or that's the small. Let me get a medium out. There's a medium. Okay, so right there, and then I think I got another small one for the bow, for the center of the bow. I like these small ones. Anyway, so you would add it on the center of the bow just with a little glue dot. And then you have your fun card. These are available in the Occasions Mini. I really like these. I'm going to order some more. But anyway, let me show you these again, and I hope you can find something useful in this video. It's very hurried. This is step 1. Step 2, the fun little pearls. And the step 3 has all the bells and whistles. So I hope this was helpful and you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.